the coming of a relief package to Nigerians. In Akwa Ibom State, the founder FOOD4ALL Entrepreneurship Investment, Kennedy Iyere, arrives at the State Advisory Committee meeting of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN Akwa Ibom State Chapter, an emotional and awakening spirit to the council, who were exposed to opportunities in FOOD4ALL's agricultural schemes such as mass production of cassava, maize, yam, among others. Speaking, Comrade Iyere reveals the dangers of neglecting farming in Nigeria, which has dragged the nation into food insecurity, inflation, and youth restiveness. He then called on religious leaders to emancipate Nigerians by taking advantage of the opportunities in the initiative.
The biggest thing we need now is the help we give to ourselves. Food for all is an intervention we are bringing to the church, to the families, to the communities. Telling you, if you have a piece of land, tell us. We will give you the money to cultivate it. We are going to be the one to buy everything you have grown while still in the bush. Your own is to take our money, plant for us what we want you to cultivate for us. We sign a contract with you, we call it contract farming. But we look at cassava, yam, maize, okra, and we also look at egusi and the rice. The reason being that these are these staple food crops we have in Nigeria. Then the other one I omitted is livestock, especially goat. If you wait for government, the help will never come. We have waited.
Frowning at the level of distrust and aggressiveness across the nation, he noted that greedy politicians and some non-governmental organizations have inflicted more wounds on Nigerians, especially the youth, and however laid down practical steps to abating crime, hardship, and increasing inflation in the country.
Years of all, register is free. You pay nothing, you do nothing. 4 years is the driver of the Food for All initiative. 6 to 7 months ago, the federal government, President Tinubu, declared a state of emergency in the food sector. Then after that, he went back to the bedroom and sat down there. He did nothing. During the independence speech, he said the understanding he has of the Nigerian food predicament is that he will make some moves to crash the prices of food items. And I have been watching to see the moves, no tangible moves. Until recently, a very competent senator indicted Mr. President that he is trapped in that sorrow. He has no idea of the pains Nigerians are passing through because of hunger. Then the president again came up and formed a committee. And who are the people involved in this committee? Governors, senators, ministers. And I can tell you that committee has no future. I know Akwa Ibom people have land. We want to bring our Food for All intervention here. So if you have one land you bought somewhere, you fence it around, we can put cassava there. If you have 1 hectare, we can put cassava there. The government owns land, let them give us the one we are not using. If your community have land, take us to your king. If you are a pastor, a church owner, you want a place for camping, please so, make we come plant something there. Something must be produced there. The best way to overcome hunger is for us to enter the bush and be planting now. Otherwise, it will only be worse. Madam that I'm bringing sent to me a message today, trending now that about 100 million people, they want to hit the street. I think most of you must have heard about that. We must avoid that. If it happens, it may be the end. When I went to see the national president of PFO, he made a quote that when a man is angry but not hungry, You can talk to that man.
Responding to questions by the church leaders about the ruin and registration process, terms and conditions, among others, he said that the entire process is free and humanistic, but demands accountability, commitment, and determination from every beneficiary.
Not just a message for the people of Akwa Ibom State, but to every Nigerian and to all Nigerians and for all Nigerians, that our country, Nigeria, is fast drifting into a state of total disintegration, considering the level of hardship and the acute hunger being witnessed in the land. And right now, there is a catastrophe that is lurking around the corner, that is looming. It's been rumored that the youths who are not only hungry but angry want to hit the street in revolt, total revolt against a government that is of no use to them. And I want to say here that I'm sending this message to those who are in power, the governors, the president himself, the senators, the Federal House of Assembly members, that those rumors should not be taken lightly.
The state chairman of PFN, Emmanuel Etim, expressed gratitude for the selfless national program and immediately directed its members across the state to immediately begin the online registration at www.fundyes.org.
Given the social welfare, the money programs, and also every person should be able to have a meeting and join them and see what they can do. I will call him later, my deputy will go with him so we can start our meeting immediately.
Recall that FOOD4ALL was launched in June this year to save Nigerians from the impending food crisis. The sensitization continues to go around and the state of Nigeria. Eva Aneke, Iyere TV News, Uyo.